Oh my god, people, 67%? 67%? That is really bad. Really, really bad. We're gonna load up our last save, and I'm actually, for the first time in a long time, I've got enough time to potentially have a recording session here. That is, rather than just recording one episode like I've been doing in the past, I might actually have enough spare time on my hands to record multiple episodes. So I'm looking forward to that. And since our galactic readiness is getting so low, if one of the episodes ever comes up short, I might just try tacking on a multiplayer match onto the end of it. But I mean, multiplayer matches in this game are really long. They're like 20 minutes long, but I really want to play the multiplayer, obviously, to get that galactic readiness number up more. So yeah, I'm probably going to end up doing that at some point here, if my internet cooperates, because my internet's been really bad lately. We've got to change our service. But enough about that. If I remember correctly, last time, did we actually see Caden? I think we had just visited Caden, and we were going to go do other stuff here on the Citadel. Yeah. So, we're going to go and do that, and then we're going to go and do a mission, whenever that's done. It's been like 5 days since I played this. Had a whole lot going on the last few days. We're going to start off in the holding area, because that's a new area. We haven't been there yet, I believe. This is pretty much where all the refugees that haven't been let onto the Citadel yet, this is where all of them hang out at. So it's a pretty melancholy place, as you'll soon see. And I love it. I love the way that they altered the atmosphere of this game. The last two, the galaxy felt real lively. It felt real wonderful. You wanted to live there. And this one, not so much. It's kind of a dark place now. This is the right dock, right? Yeah, it is. As you can see, there's a wall here full of pictures of people who are missing. Crying people, sad people. Batarians, Solarians, humans. All kinds of species.
Yes, we can. Tell your friends to move their ship out of the docking bay.
Wait, please. My family's on board. Just let them land. I'll pay.
This isn't about money. The wards are already at capacity for refugees. There's just no room.
You let Asari in here earlier.
That's back when we had space.
Where is my family supposed to go?
I don't know, all right. But they can't land.
Sure you can't squeeze in a few more people, officer?
And who the heck are you? Oh, Commander Shepard. If that's what you think, I'll find them some room.
Nah, I don't know if you noticed there, but since I supported them, the Citadel Defense Force war asset got increased. Or maybe it decreased. I don't know, it changed, that's all I know. But depending on what you do, certain various war assets increase or decrease. And that will either help or hinder you in the long run. So you could be either a nice guy doing all the good stuff, and sometimes that'll get you war assets, sometimes that'll get them taken away. Or you can be the guy who's an idealist and does everything for the war effort, and you're kind of an asshole if you go that route. And I really don't know what I'm going to do yet. What am I doing? So here's the Batarian refugees. There's a store here we can look at, and once we look at a store, we can view that store from the Normandy. That's interesting looking armor, but I don't really like those kinds of armors that much. Never have. Alright, now, I think we did find the Pillars of Strength before, and we can give them to him to improve the morale of the Batarians. But I think I'm going to hold on to it, maybe, because I think there's something else we can do with them later, but I can't remember. I'll look it up online after this video, but I'm not going to give them to him right now. Maybe. Or maybe I will. I don't know. I'm going to hold on to them. I'll look it up and figure it out. I just want to try and get through a lot of this side quest stuff so that we can focus on a mission in this video. I don't really know if there's that many side quests here right now, honestly. In this area, at least. I know Garrus is here. We can talk to him.
Shepard,
What's happening?
we convinced the Council to accept our wounded. Nowhere else miles to go.
How bad is it?
More dead than injured. 85% killed in action.
God damn.
We'll need a morgue soon. Not a lot of flesh wounds when you're fighting Reapers.
That bad?
Casualties are that high?
Our frontline units are being wiped out, whole platoons at a time. A single Reaper can destroy 9 or 10 of them in one attack.
That's not war. It's slaughter.
They're called Reapers for a reason, and these guys found out why.
Minimize their suffering.
Do what you can for them.
A few of them might get back on their feet, but the rest... sympathy is about all we can offer.
Any sign of your family?
Not yet, but I keep hoping. What about you? I'm starting to see some wear and tear.
I felt better.
I won't lie. It's been rough.
Well, don't forget to come up for air. And not just because all these people need you. Because I need you.
Now, I really like the romance between Shepard and Garrus. What the hell?
You are looking at VI Model 1.7 AGB, Commander Shepard. Please see a store clerk to unlock a demo of this model.
You have a copy of a Shepard VI.
Oh yeah, the one based on that war hero? We locked it after some kid spilled soda over the hardware. I'll unlock it, but we've only got the demo version working.
Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy. Looks like you've been in some fights lately. Install me in a combat mech and I could do some pretty crazy damage myself. I find the best advanced battlefield strategy is to have more bullets than the other guy. Technically, it's thermal clips, not bullets. But who says I filled him with 5 detachable heat sinks? I sound 7% more like Commander Shepard than any other bootleg VI copy. Wait. Forget the mech. Install me in one of those flying drones and stick a cane on it. You want help solving your problems? Get me out of this damn demo mode. Listen, if you don't have the credits, just tear me out of the terminal or something. Ever wrestle a Varian for money? Well, so long.
I don't really sound like that, do I?
They added a lot of little hidden gimmicks like that in this game that you can find, and they're usually pretty funny. I enjoyed the Shepard VI. I'm not sure if the dialogue with the Shepard VI actually changes depending on whether you're Renegade or Paragon. I'm a Renegade, so it kind of seemed like an asshole there. I don't know if that'll change if I was a good guy most of the time. But anyway, so yeah, when we were talking to Garrus, we told him to try and make the injured of his species comfortable rather than sending them back into war. That might affect our war assets, but I'd rather not send injured people into potential conflict scenarios where they could fuck something up. We're gonna head to the Presidium Commons now. But yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this playthrough, honestly. I'm not going full Paragon, I'm not going full Renegade, I'm not going full Idealist, I'm not going full, like, good guy. I don't know, I'm not doing anything. I'm just doing whatever I feel like at the time. Whatever I feel is right, what I do in the situations. But there are some very, very tough decisions in this game, and I have no idea what I'm going to do. I'm tempted to do the opposite of what I did my first time, but I don't know. It's going to be fun seeing what happens. Let's just put it that way. There's a lot of stuff on the Presidium here.
So, you want us to enlist as soldiers? Isn't there anything else we can do?
The military needs everyone they can get.
None of us knows how to fight.
Mackenzie's a biotic. Dave and Graham go to the pistol range. Oh, and Orion's always buying mods for his shotgun.
The one he's never even fired. I love our friends, but we are not combat material.
I can't sit around watching what's happening to Earth anymore.
Idiots on the front line won't help anything.
Soldiers?
You two could save lives by helping doctors in the refugee camps.
Thanks. Who was that?
The first human Spectre?
Wow, Commander Shepard?
Yeah, and it's good advice. Let's sign up as Med 10 volunteers. How's that sound?
So rather than dying needlessly on the front lines, they'll help out here at the Citadel, and I'm sure that increased our war assets here. Very good.
Denying refugees basic services. It seems the Reapers.
Cultivating serenity is possible even during times of crisis.
The Book of Winnings demands charity and forgiveness of debt.
Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies.
Of course,
We'll take a pistol high caliber barrel now. That will actually be useful for us.
Opened goods can only be returned for
And the shotgun shredder mod might. But I don't know. Yeah, you can have fish in your aquarium like in the last game, and you can buy a VI for your aquarium that'll automatically feed your fish, so you don't have to worry about them dying. But I don't really buy fish. It's a waste of money for a cheap gimmick I don't even really ever look at.
For any and all personal needs.
Selling now would be unwise. I'm aware of what's happening. Offload them into the Motan cluster.
Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff we could be doing on the Citadel. I'm probably going to split it up over multiple missions, because I'm pretty sure none of the stuff on the Citadel goes away until a certain very specific point. But
Who cares about the money? Haven't you heard the news from Paladin?
That's what your army is.
We need to start manufacturing military tech. Nobody will need banking software if these Reapers win.
The market for military goods barely carries a profit.
I've seen Paladin burning. Those fires aren't going out anytime soon. If you can help.
Look, Cyrus, you want to sell your shares of Walk fine, but I'm not selling financial VIs while my homeworld burns.
Okay, let me think. We could repurpose the VIs for upgraded targeting solutions.
there you go, so that'll help us out.
Thinking of going?
See, what I meant when I said that you can barely walk around the Citadel now in this game without bumping into side quests and stuff. I mean, technically those aren't side quests in full, but there's a lot of stuff going on. Is anyone here? Where's everyone at in this floor? Liara is at this cafe somewhere. Aha, there's Liara. Let's talk to Liara.
Still working?
One call leads to another, and here I was hoping I'd have time to enjoy the view. The last time I saw the Presidium, remember how it was all rubble after Sovereign attacked?
I was busy staying alive.
I was too busy picking off husks and chasing Saren to really take it in.
There's no trace of the attack. In a way, that's worked against us. Citadel hasn't seen the reality of this war yet. We should stock up on necessities while we can.
Such as?
EZO, heavy arms, mercenary groups.
Good thinking.
Practical. I like it.
You can get started by talking to the Volus Barlavon in his office. He'll point you to some mercenaries willing to join us.
Alright. Mercenaries assisting us is a very good thing. So we've got to run back up the stairs to that guy we just talked to briefly. He might have a good deal for us. And he's actually a character from Mass Effect 1, but I'm not really going to go into that since I didn't actually play through Mass Effect 1. And I'm not sure if I said it before, but I definitely will be doing a full Mass Effect series playthrough at some point in the future. Probably a year from now. Why can't I talk to him? It's not letting me talk to him for some reason. Let me try.
Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies. Come again.
Nope, I cannot talk to him for whatever reason right now. So I'll just come back later. Probably bugged out since I already talked to him, so I might have to leave the floor before I do that or something. Not really a big deal. There's other stuff to do here right now.
We've got to keep Jake in daycare. He should be socializing with other children.
But what if there's another attack?
We can't spend our lives waiting for that.
We're in the middle of a war, and I'm just supposed to send him away every morning?
Listen. Do whatever is best for your family. Just do it soon. Things are bad out there.
We will.
And thank you.
I'm not sure if I'm actually hurting us by doing all this good stuff for people. I don't know if that'll like make the war assets decrease or if I'm increasing them each time or what. I'll have to look into that.
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
More pistol upgrades. I like it. Also, Inferno armor.
Go to help our men and women serving in the Alliance.
Inferno armor is one of the few armors I actually like because if you look at that, it massively increases our power, damage, and recharge speed. So I'm actually very tempted to buy it. I just don't like wearing those kinds of armors because they really take away all of the customization of the look of your armor entirely. But for 50,000, I don't know, that might be worth it. I tell you what, we'll go for it. I haven't ever bought one of the full sets of armor like that in this game. We'll do it. And we'll also get us a pistol melee stunner. And a magazine upgrade, and that's all we'll buy for now because we're starting to run low on money. Look at that, it's Edie right there. We'll talk to her in a minute.
All proceeds from today's purchases go toward the Turian war effort.
Oh, perfect. Well, then we'll have to buy something to support the Turians. SMG up. We don't need any of that shit. And we'll buy a model Citadel. And there's Joker sitting down right there. Who do you talk to first? Edie or Joker who's staring at Edie? Let's talk to Edie first.
Hello, Shepard. You look like you're gathering data. That is a safe assumption. Anything big and world-shaking? Man's inhumanity to man? Does objective reality really exist? That kind of thing? I was running scenarios in my head to analyze Jeff's behavior.
Here we go.
I believe he has a strong affectionate attachment to me, but he has not stated it to anyone yet. Shepard, you have first-hand sexual experience. How do you know when someone is romantically invested?
They pay attention.
They'll usually show signs they can't stop thinking about you. You know, asking you out, giving you presents, maybe playing music. I lack material wants other than hardware and software upgrades, and my core programming does not assign values to music. Perhaps we could discuss how to provoke Jeff into an emotional commitment. That's not how to think of it. It's gotta be natural. You need chemistry. I see. There are a number of pharmaceuticals I could inject to simulate the desired emotional state. No, I mean relax and do something you both like. Something simple. For example, you both like humor. Correct. I will see if there are comedic entertainment shows being presented on the Citadel. Scanning. Do you think he would like The Man Who Hung Himself? It appears to be about an amorous plastic surgeon.
Your company is what matters.
Edie, the important thing is to have a good time, wherever you go. And if you're having fun, he probably will too. Then the outcome is an unknown quantity, but you are saying I should attempt it anyway. Nobody ever fell in love without being a little bit brave. I see. I believe you have improved my chances, Shepard. Thank you.
Now, I'm pretty sure we could either support Edie and Joker's budding relationship, or we could kind of push Edie away from it and kind of end it before it even happens. I like supporting it because I think that they're perfect for each other. They've always been perfect for each other.
Commander, check it out. Big news. The Blasto movie is breaking opening week records. There's also a big expose on Quasar tournaments, tips on how to make your apartment look bigger, and, oh yeah, a big-ass Reaper invasion. These people have no idea.
They're in denial.
Sometimes I think this whole Citadel is a mistake.
What do you mean?
It's out here in the middle of nowhere. Defensible, safe. Remember how everyone ignored the Geth threat until Saren's attack?
Well, let's hope they listen this time. I don't know if we'll be able to save their asses again. Meanwhile, they ignore the unshackled AI walking around the Presidium.
She run into any trouble?
No, she's my mobility assistance mech. Thanks to Vrolic syndrome, I'm legally entitled to bring her everywhere. Finally getting some use out of those disability benefits.
I'm sure she appreciates getting out to see the sights.
She's earned a little shore leave.
Yeah, she has. And sounds like Joker really enjoys the fact that he can take her everywhere with him. Oh boy. I like Joker and Edie, their relationship in this game.
Let your manager sit and give me a refund if I made enough
Oh my
money.
god, it's this guy. Let me explain now. For the past 2 Mass Effect games, this guy's been in the background trying to get a refund. He's been trying to get this refund for over 2 years in game time, almost 3, and now at the end of the series you finally have a chance to either support him or to support the clerk. We're gonna give him his refund.
Look, he is not gonna leave. The sooner you refund him, the sooner you go home.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get this over with. Here, I sent you a full refund.
Really?
Yes.
You mean it?
Of course I do.
A full refund?
Yes, congratulations. The whole 15 credits.
Oh, wow.
Hey, thanks.
3 years for 15 credits, you idiot. And meanwhile, we make like how many credits per mission? 20,000 or so? I mean, granted, he's not the kind of guy at all suited for running around destroying everything like we do, but still. That seems a bit ridiculous to me. We don't use assault rifles. We might use sniper rifles. But we don't have many credits, and I want to try saving up for good stuff. A pistol scope, that we need. I'm buying that. Alright. Good enough. Is there anything else to do here? We still gotta talk to Barla Vaughn, but we couldn't do that for some reason, so I'll save that for another trip, maybe. If it's still not letting us do that by the time we get back. Here's the CSEC HQ. Nothing to do here now, though. What I like about this game is that the more...
The colony's location is hardly ideal for our species. The clutch will be imperiled.
Great, another little thing we gotta look for when we're out in the Normandy. So yeah, the thing I like about this game is that the more you progress through it and keep coming back to the Citadel, the more gets added to it. There's more side quests, more people, more encounters. But it's already been 22 minutes, and we've only visited 2 areas of the Citadel out of the total. I think we've got 2 more left to look into, so I'm going to quickly try and do that. This whole video might just end up being Citadel side quest stuff. So let's quickly head to the Purgatory Bar, because I know there's 2 characters here we want to talk to. And I think we'll get a fairly lengthy side quest from one of these, but I'm not really going to start delving into it just yet. Oh man. I want to fight. I want to go into a mission. I don't want this whole video just to be me running around the Citadel talking to people. So we're going to go talk to James and Arya, and then I think I'll just save... Well, no, I gotta go talk to someone in the embassies. Alright, so let's hurry up and go talk to these people.
Cerberus bastards have.
Hey!
So before we go talk to James, we're gonna go over here and talk to Arya.
So you admit you and your thugs are here illegally?
Yes, and it only took CSEC 3 weeks to figure it out.
I don't care who you are. You're required to go through processing like all other refugees. Come with me.
I don't think so. Shirk, get me the Asari counselor.
Arya, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm being asked to submit to immigration processing.
I see. And now you've been processed. Is there anything else?
Nothing. Thank you.
Anytime.
I think we're done here. Enjoy the show, Shepard? I guess there's...
She's so full of
on the
herself that
Citadel,
it's
huh?
perfect.
I guess so. I hate this place. So sickeningly uptight. Then why are you here? Cerberus stole Omega from me. The elusive man is now squarely at the top of my shit list. He will pay for every second I've spent in this bureaucratic hellhole. hole.
Payback is hell.
If it were me, I'd want revenge. Glad to see we think alike. I'll take Omega back, but I'll get to that. You're here because I have a proposition. I'm listening. The way I see it, if you don't defeat the Reapers, we're all dead. Won't matter where I'm sitting. It's in my interest to help you. What are you offering, Arya? On Omega, I kept the Blood Pack, Blue Suns, and Eclipse in check. Now they're running amok. Nobody wants that. Unite them under my rule, and you'll have a powerful and ruthless force for your war. I've laid the groundwork with all three groups. I just need you to close the deals.
Whatever it takes.
If they'll fight Reapers, I'll take them. Now that's a bottom line I can respect. Meet with Gnarl, my agent who's dealing with the Blood Pack. The Blue Suns leader is incognito here on the Citadel. He'll be expecting you. And I already have a deal with Jonas Sedaris, the Eclipse leader. You just have to get your friend, Commander Bailey, to let her out of jail. You obviously don't know Bailey very well. Bailey respects you. Lean on him. I think a united force of professional mercs is worth it. Don't you? It's always
absolutely.
A pleasure. Let me know if you want to talk later.
So, I know a lot of people don't like Arya, but I really like Arya. For a crime lord, she's not half bad. Now, where the hell is James in here? Who's sending me fucking text messages? I'm gonna ignore those text messages while I'm recording. Or maybe I'll look at them during the cutscene, eh?
Nice to see you down here in the dirt with us grunts.
You think I don't like getting dirty?
Oh, now, come on. I didn't mean anything by it, Lola.
Uh-huh. What did you mean, then?
See those Marines over there? None of them officers, just soldiers fighting the war.
Yeah?
They've been buying me drinks all night. You know why? Same reason they got all quiet and serious when you walked in.
Is that the way you see me?
You don't seem intimidated by me in the least. In fact, you could use a little more deference.
Sure, but I've fought with you. I've seen you in action. Now, don't get me wrong, you're good. Probably one of the best.
Probably?
And you fill out a uniform like nobody's business. Just saying. But I know you're human. Just like me.
But not them.
Nope. Hell, I still remember the day they made you the first human Spectre. I watched it on the vids, just like all of them. But to them, you're still larger than life.
Makes sense, I suppose.
Maybe I should expect it. There aren't a hell of a lot of people who've done what I have.
And now they get to meet you in the flesh. You should buy them around. It'll impress them.
Good idea.
I like the way you think, Lieutenant.
Compadres! Hey! The commander would like you to have a drink. On her. So here's to us.
Who's like us?
Damn few. And they're all dead.
It's an honor meeting you, Commander.
Thanks, then we're all in this together. Every one of us has a part to play.
True enough.
Cheers. Cheers.
Not bad, Lola. I was hoping you'd know that one.
Thanks for the warning.
Thanks for the drink.
So, we've boosted their, what's it called? We've boosted their morale. All good. I keep getting text messages. What the hell is with the sudden bombardment? But yeah, we've boosted the morale of those soldiers. And, seems James likes us more now. And we also increased our reputation. And that's very important. I'm going to show you right now. Our reputation over there on the left. Although to be perfectly honest, I'm not sure how to read that. I think we've got 1 bar of reputation right now. We've got more Renegade than we do Paragon, that's for sure. And we're almost to the 2nd tick of reputation, maybe. But we really want to have that bar maxed out and definitely have at least 4 ticks of the reputation bar by a very specific point of this game, because I'm not sure if I'll actually be able to do what I'm hoping I'll be able to do, but if I can, it would be fucking amazing. But I might have screwed it up by my choices in Mass Effect 2. I might not be able to do it after all. I'm probably confusing you all by saying all this, but I'll thoroughly explain it later on. Oh, I might have a phone call here in a second. Fucking wonderful. Why does this stuff always happen when I'm recording? It better not interfere with my free time.
I fully understand the situation. Of course I read through the names of the dead every day, but... Please, a few more minutes of searching could mean a lifetime of peace for my family.
Someone in your family is MIA?
My son Bilal. And bureaucratic compassion seems to be in short supply. I'm Ambassador Dominic Osoba. My son's squad returned from their mission on Benning without him. I found them drinking, but they won't even look me in the eye. I can offer a bounty for any information. If Bilal's alive, we want him home. If he's dead, then we can begin to mourn him.
If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Thank you. Either way, you will set my mind at ease.
Well, we'll definitely be sure to do that. I'm sure that this video is pretty boring. I'm sorry for that. I really didn't expect this all to take this much time, now that I'm actually timing how long it's taken. But we're on the 30-minute mark, and I'm still here on the Citadel doing side quests. Great, and I just got told that I've got to load up a bunch of branches we cut off of trees onto the back of my dad's truck so that when he gets home from work, he can drive that out to the landfill. Or something like that. Wonderful. So I'm going to have to take an intermission after this video to go and do that.
Shepard, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Here to talk to you about releasing Jonas Sedaris.
Damn, you too? Somebody got the council to order her release. I'm delaying as best I can. What's your stake in this?
It's classified.
That's a fancy way of saying mind your own business. Look, there's no way I'm letting that psychopath out. The woman's unstable and a clear public threat.
How unstable is she?
What makes you think she's crazy?
She was a ruthless sadist before she got caught. Her imprisonment has cracked the shell off the nut.
Maybe freedom will improve her.
She rages day and night, Shepard, calling for the deaths of all Eclipse enemies. No, freedom will only give her the chance to kill.
Let me see her.
I'd like access to her to judge for myself.
Sure thing. I'm sure you'll agree. Then maybe the council will listen to you and rescind the order. Go to the C-Sec outpost. My assistant will connect to Sedaris' cell from there. Then call me back.
So yeah, I'm not going to just release a homicidal maniac into the world. Even if it would get us support. And here's the guy I wanted to talk to.
Commander Shepard, John Dumbao, Special Tactics and Recon. I've got intel suggesting that high-level Hanar officials may be indoctrinated.
That's a damning accusation. What have you got?
Evidence of an Alliance Black Ops team raiding a Batarian research station. The Batarians were studying Reaper technology.
The Batarians had Reaper technology?
The Alliance raid turned into a massacre, and the humans ended up with nothing. Your people faked a power failure to hide the incident.
The Batarians would have gone to war if they'd found out. But how does this implicate the Hanar?
They maintained discreet gray market trade relationships with the Batarians, and led the Alliance to the station. We suspect those Hanar operatives escaped with Batarian tech. If your reports on the Reapers are accurate, they could already be indoctrinated.
What's your source on all this?
It was an anonymous gift, but I believe it came from a thief named Kasumi Goto. I've been after her for years.
Kasumi?
You're hunting a thief?
A master thief. Her intelligence and skill are almost Solarian.
I'm sure she'd appreciate praise from the Spectre who's chasing her down.
I only need her data. I admire her personally, and since she sent me this, I assume her feelings are mutual.
How bad could this be?
I'm dealing with a galaxy-wide threat right now. You're sure this is worth the time?
Absolutely. The Hanar are a major financial power, plus their territory buffers Solarian space, which would be vulnerable otherwise. The Hanar operative is now a diplomat on the Citadel. I don't have a public name, and the Hanar will go to ground if I make a formal inquiry.
So we're hunting?
I'm tracking suspicious transmissions to the Hanar homeworld. I could use your help.
Let me see what I can dig up at the Spectre office.
Thanks, Shepard. And for the record, not everyone doubted your concerns about the Reapers. I just hope we're not too late.
So, remember when you helped me get KG's grey box from Donovan Hawk? The one with information that could start a war?
I thought we destroyed that information to keep you safe.
There were enough clues left for me to piece things together when I got curious. It was big enough to leak it to Bao. If you don't mind me tagging along cloaked, maybe I can help you dig up some dirt on the Hanar.
I'd appreciate it.
Great, we're in another side quest. I didn't realize this was that quest. But yeah, look at that, Kasumi. From Mass Effect 2. So we've got to look for some indoctrinated Hanar. But first, military pardons for Normandy engineers. The 2 engineers from Mass Effect 2, we're going to go ahead and authorize a pardon that'll reinstate them back onto the Normandy. And then we are going to enable that so that we can go around and
on it.
Bao's got a good plan. Hanar are predictable. Anything suspicious in their terminal use should narrow down our list of suspects.
So you approve
Right.
of Bao?
Absolutely. He's a good Spectre. The galaxy needs more like him.
where are we going to? Alright, we've got to go to a terminal down here.
Well, nobody's perfect.
I feel like I missed a bit of that conversation by opening the map. Oops, sorry. See why I'm always so careful with it now? Where's the terminal at? There's a terminal somewhere in here. Let's look for it. Aha, there's the terminal.
Bao, I have some...
Why did she cut out?
His money transfers are to support his mistress. Not sure about Haloon. I'll pull his bio.
I'll check Oloon's personal records and pull his recent messages.
Can I just note how odd it is for a Hanar to have a mistress?
You know, if Bao catches up with you, I can grant you immunity.
What, if I join up? Last time I did that, you wrote me into a suicide mission.
I didn't say you had to join up.
You were working your way around to it.
Welcome, Commander Shepard.
Wait, where are we even going? Hold on. The next terminal is, yeah, that's right. We've got to find all of that stuff for Arya, too. Oh, where's the terminal? There's the terminal in the holding area. Okay. I'm apologizing again. This video is not going to be the most entertaining video in the world. I didn't expect all this stuff to take this long, but we've got to do it. If we want to get the best endings available for this game, we have got to do it. And yeah, like I was saying earlier, I'm going to have to go outside and load up a bunch of logs we cut down from trees in our yard that we didn't want anymore into the back of my dad's truck. So that'll probably take me an hour or so to do, but hopefully I'll still be able to get more recording done after that.
Bao, Oloon's doing
I'm not done yet, by the way.
The Hanar to support the war effort.
So he's clearly not indoctrinated. Who's opposing him?
An unnamed Hanar recently posted here from Kajay. I'll check transit records for incoming Hanar.
It all comes down to the war, and you trying to pull everyone into it.
Would you rather the Reapers win?
No. And I owe you for getting KG's grey box back from Hawk. But I can't do another collector base, Shep. The Reapers aren't people. I can't infiltrate a Reaper party and steal a big I win bomb.
If only it were that easy. Alright, I know where we gotta go now. So, yeah, like I was saying, I'm not done with this video just yet. I'll probably keep going for another 10-15 minutes, but
You should visit. I was on my boat when, boom, the sky went black, dust and ash. A giant metal wall rushed down.
God, the war's really not going good. That guy is for one of Arya's missions, so we might as well talk to him while we're here.
Wow. Arya wasn't kidding. The great Commander Shepard on a leash.
I'm here for my own reasons, Vosk.
Oh, sure you are. Anyway, tell her I'm impressed, but to do business, I still need my little problem taken care of.
Which is?
A Turian general named Oraka has it out for the Blue Suns. He's raising a stink over our activity in this sector. I'll commit my gang to Arya as soon as Oraka's dead.
What aren't you telling me?
There must be more to Oraka's complaint.
We're just making little raids along trading routes. With Arya's blessing, I might add. Oraka's just some military fossil who came out of retirement to relive the glory days and justify his existence. Losing him won't affect your war in the least, but gaining the Blue Suns, well, you know our work.
I'll take care of it.
You won't have to worry about Oraka for long.
Love it. Commander Shepard taking out the Blue Suns trash, huh? That Arya is sure something special. Oh, and, tell Arya I still expect her blue ass in bed with me.
What is it, Shepard? You knew about this?
Can you be more specific?
Darner Vosk expects me to kill General Oraka.
Who cares what Vosk wants? What he needs is for Oraka to stop disrupting his operations. I figured you'd talk to Oraka, see if you can get him to lay off. And if he won't listen to reason, call me, and I'll take care of it.
Save the soft sell.
No need to candy coat it, Arya.
Ah, Shepard, you think you know me so well.
I just don't see why you couldn't tell me the details yourself.
Vosk needed to see you, needed to realize who he's dealing with. Plus, if I have to suffer that scumbag staring at my tits one more time, I might have to kill him.
Yeah, you mentioned that,
That I'm going to sleep with him? We all have our delusions.
Oh boy. And here's the next terminal.
I've got a list of new Hanar arrivals, Bao. Forwarding it.
Damn. These are all face names. The Hanar names from the Alliance raid are soul names. And Hanar soul names are private. There's no public record. Can you get back to their personal communications?
On it. Maybe we'll find names there.
So how's the rest of the gang? Met up with anybody else?
Garrus is helping out on the Normandy.
Of course he is. What about Jacob?
Haven't heard from him.
See, Jacob could have gotten me back onto the Normandy.
I'm touched.
Yeah, Kasumi has a thing for Jacob. Security checkpoint terminal, right? That would be right here.
Bao, here's the correspondence. If there's any mention of soul names...
I've got it. A recent arrival. Zemandis. Soul name regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair. He was with the Alliance who massacred the Batarians. He's been on special research assignment ever since.
So, he got his tentacles on some Reaper tech.
Looks that way. I'm sending you the nav point for his office. I'll meet you there.
Regards the name of the Enkindlers in Despair, was that his name? Whatever that name was. I can see why Hanar hide their real names from the public now. That's a pretty weird name. What time am I on? 44? I'll finish this side quest, go back to the Normandy, talk to one person I forgot to talk to, and then I'll call it a video. And we'll finish all of Arya's side quests and stuff in another video after we get some actual gameplay in. Where's his office? Hold on. I'm getting lost again. Over there. Alright. Ah, yes, there he is. Let's quickly save. I haven't saved in a while, and I don't know. I just don't trust something bad not to happen.
Zemandis?
Or should I say, regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair?
It seems this one has been apprehended, but confinement is irrelevant. The work of the Enkindlers cannot be stopped.
Why do this?
Why are you trying to help the Reapers?
We obtained information regarding the Enkindlers from classified sources.
The Enkindlers? You mean the Protheans?
Yes. As you are aware, Commander Shepard, the Protheans eventually became the Collectors, and the Collectors served the Reapers.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Therefore, as a faithful servant of the Enkindlers, we too must serve the Reapers.
What?
You big stupid jellyfish.
You know, I support religious freedom for all species, but that's just crazy.
Your skepticism does not matter. When the Enkindlers uplift us as their chosen sapients, the galaxy will bear witness.
Watch me.
I don't think the Enkindlers are going to be doing anything today.
Your belief in your victory is mistaken. Our planetary defense network is largely automated. It can be disabled with a single virus, which I have just uploaded.
Damn it. Wait. A virus would be detected unless sent on low-priority channels, which have a time lag. I may be able to block the upload.
You may be delayed.
Help him! I'll handle this! Got it. Upload's disabled. Looks like we're in the... Wait. He's got some kind of failsafe. Get down!
Did Kasumi just die?
She was an old friend.
I intended to arrest her.
She helped me take down the Collectors, and she just gave her life to save the Hanar homeworld.
Point taken. It was an honor to work with you, Shepard. When the time comes, I'll be there to return the favor. With a few friends.
You can come out now.
How'd you know?
Lucky guess.
There's no way you're recruiting me to fight in a galactic war.
The Crucible Project needs technical experts.
I'm not a scientist.
No, but you're the best thief in the galaxy. And you can hack unfamiliar technology better than anyone. They could use your help. And think of it. All that expensive tech just lying around. It's not like they're gonna check your pockets at the end of the project.
You say the nicest things. All right. I'm in. And Shep. Nice working with you again.
Now, I know before that I said I don't actually like Kasumi's personality that much, but I actually kind of liked her personality in this game better. I don't know why. Something about it. Maybe if I replayed Mass Effect 2 now, I'd like her more. I don't know. Maybe I just had different expectations for her character when I first downloaded the DLC based on what I read. But I kind of like Kasumi now. The same goes for a couple characters from Mass Effect 2 that I didn't really like that much the first time around. I feel they got better roles in this game than they ever did in the first. Miranda is a big one. I never actually liked Miranda much. She just seemed like a real... What am I doing here? We've got to go to the Normandy docks. We're done with the Citadel for now. 49 fucking minutes, pretty much 50 by now, to get through all of the stuff on the Citadel that we did today. That's fucking insane. And that's not even half of the stuff available on the Citadel in this game. Yeah. Shit. Docking Bay D24. That sounds so familiar. Did they take that docking bay number from something else? Because I swear that I've heard that before. This game's got a lot of little hidden Easter eggs and stuff like that in it. If you really look all around, there's a whole bunch of references to other series, references to past games, a whole lot of stuff all over it. Stuff that's very easily missable, might I add. I'm going to try and do my best to show you as much of it as possible, but I'm really sorry. I really am sorry. I wish I had played through Mass Effect 1 and 2 now. The more I play this, the more I realize how much past reference to previous games there is in this. And I feel like I'm wasting it on all of you people, but I will play the entire series at some point, like I said. I'm just sorry I didn't do it the first time around. But it's too late to go back now. So we have got our 2 old engineers back here on engineering. So we're going to go and say hello to them. And then we're also going to go talk to that reporter who has a bad voice actor, whose name I can't remember. Look at that, Engineer Daniels and Engineer Donnelly.
Commander, thank you.
It's great to be back.
Feels good to be in an Alliance uniform again.
Welcome aboard, Chief.
Commander.
Nothing to report.
So yeah, that was kind of a pretty bad reintroduction, but they'll have some significance later on, I think.
Need anything, Commander?
How's Engineer Donnelly working out?
The kid's got talent. Now if he could just learn to shut his damn mouth.
Problems?
I'm sorry, Commander. Donnelly is dedicated, knowledgeable, and thinks on his feet. I'm glad to have him on my team. Could use a lesson or two about respecting chain of command, but I've handled the likes of him before. No need for concern.
How's Engineer Daniels working out?
Her, I like. She's sharp and knows propulsion theory better than most physicists I've met. And she's easy to work with, too. Always said you had an eye for talent. Good job bringing her back to the Alliance.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
I don't know if that'll actually affect our war assets or not, but yeah, it is what it is. There's a model of a Shadow Broker something here and a model of Sovereign here. All the models you bought in Mass Effect 2 end up spread around the Normandy, and you've got to find them. But I don't think the down there actually has any use. That's where Jack was in Mass Effect. What's it called? In Mass Effect 2. That's where Jack was, but I don't think it actually gets used this time.
We actually have a research department for that. They focus test looks, voice, manner. Apparently, girly is good. Sorry I pay more attention. Solarians relate to high-pitched voices. Turians are nuts. A civilization of war nerds. Loyal viewers, but they write the creepiest fan mail.
Let's talk to her.
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth. The first 2, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
So what are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Get us support.
Tell people what's really happening on Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet after you air a story.
I can do this, Commander. Remind me to tell you about the time I made an Elcor cry.
See, she's not a bad character. I just think that they could have used a better voice actor for that role. Was there anything else to do? Oh yeah, I know what I want to do. To end this video off, I'm going to have a look at our war assets, and I figure I'm going to try doing that at the end of each video we're on the Normandy, just so we can see where we lay at the moment in the overall scheme of things. I think that'll be a nice little cool gimmick for this playthrough. So yeah, let's go into the war asset room.
Primarch seems like a good guy. He'll get his people moving in the right direction.
He's a good guy with his homeworld on fire. All he committed to is this war summit. A war summit we have to host, since the Solarians won't even let a Krogan onto one of their ships.
That's right, we've got a war summit to go to soon. But there's other missions to do before that. And we will do those other missions first. So here we are in the war asset room, and to end this video off, let's have a look at our assets. Better than before. Total military strength of 940. We've got a lot of Alliance war asset here. And I'm curious to see... Yeah, we got the Spectre unit helping us now. Some alien fleets, not much. Most of our progress has been the Alliance thus far. Kasumi Goto, that gives us 25. I figured out Admiral Mikhailovich we have because we killed the Council in the first game, so that gets us benefited Alliance fleets since we didn't sacrifice our Alliance fleets to so much trying to save them. But yeah. The Crucible, we don't really have much going on for it right now. Cerberus, we just have some research data we've recovered. So, yeah, definitely needs improvement. Not looking too good. But, the bright side, if you look down there at that gray area, I'm pretty sure if we had our effective military strength up real high by getting our readiness rating improved, we'd almost be at the minimum for a decent ending. But we've still got a long way to go, people. So I'm going to end this video here with that. And while you contemplate how far we have to go before we get to the end, before we get to a good and satisfying end, I am going to go outside and load all of the sticks onto the car like I've got to, or onto the truck. You don't care about that though. But I'm going to try and get that done quickly so I can record a second video today. But I had fun either way, and in the next video I promise you we're going on a mission. We're not just going to run around the Citadel more, I promise you. So look forward to that.